We are finna get into this video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mellow TV. We is finna get into this paternity court with Lauren Light or whatever. I think so. I don't know. It ain't Judge Mathis, no. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please like, comment, and subscribe before we get right into this video. What's wrong with my video? Oh, there I go. Why am I skipping? No, like, I'm skipping. Okay. As long as it don't affect me video, let's get into it.
Please be seated.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a case of McDaniel versus Wells.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day,
Jerome.
everyone.
Good day.
Mrs. McDaniel, you opened your case today in hopes of salvaging your marriage with the defendant. You claim you two have suffered a great loss and should be grieving, but instead, due to rumors, your husband is denying your 2-year-old daughter, Ava Wells, and 18-month-old son, Daryl Wells. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wells, you claim you have substantial evidence to prove you didn't father Ms. Wells' kids and say you cannot give 100% of yourself until you have proof you did. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. McDaniel, what is your husband's denial doing to your family?
It's destroying us. Like, we don't need to go through this because we just lost a son 6 months ago, and we need to be grieving with each other. And for him to deny my kids, it's destroying us even more. We barely talk to each other. We sit in separate rooms. You know, we don't do what marriage people are supposed to do.
How long have you been married?
Since February 14th, 2014.
And so just since 2014 and already the marriage, it's being torn apart?
Yes.
Due to this paternity question. I want to get into these rumors, but before I do, I just want to get a little background on your family. Take me back. You all met.
We met, he was with his sister, and it was at a convention center, and he tried to get his 5-year-old to give me his number, and I was like, no, you asked.
A 5-year-old?
He called me friend. He called me friend.
It was my nephew. I seen that she spoke with my sister and them, so my nephew knew her, so I asked my nephew to go.
Your nephew was 5?
Yeah, at the time, he was 5.
How does your nephew know a grown woman when he's 5?
They knew her.
And so he would call me, hey, friend, and I'd be like, hey, friend, you know.
Oh, the nephew would call you friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he was used to seeing you?
Yes.
Okay, y'all gotta get this story straight, because I'm like, you got 5-year-olds? Okay, so he knew you already, and
Yes.
so
It wasn't that
you
deep.
wanted
It
to
wasn't
get
that
to
hard
know
to understand.
Ms. McDaniel.
Yes.
So you sent him over
Yes.
to say what?
I sent my nephew over to ask for her phone number.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Starting them young. Okay. So did he do it?
Yes.
Yes, but I told him, Your Honor, you need to get my number. So we talked on the phone for hours and hours. You know, to me, it was love at first sight.
It was.
But I talked on the phone hours. We'd meet up with each other, you know, and from there, we've been together since then. This has been since 2010, 2011.
All right, Mr. Wells, so tell me, why do you believe you are not the father?
Well, Your Honor, I heard rumors that she was cheating on me. Now, I'm grieving too, you know. We both lost a son. But it's just the rumors and everything that I can't deal with it no more.
How long have you been hearing rumors?
I've heard them since the first one was born, the one we lost.
So since you all basically got together and started having children, you've heard rumors that your wife is with someone else?
Yes, that my kids belong to somebody else.
And who told you that?
My ex.
So, Mr. Wells, you are in a relationship, a long-standing relationship. You get married, you begin to have children, and all of a sudden your ex comes to you and says, I've got news.
Yes, that they...
Tell me what she told you.
She was like that Megan is the thought of the place where they work at.
But this is your wife she's talking about.
Yes, yes.
So she just decides she's gonna call you out the blue and tell you your wife is a thought.
I mean, well, not out the blue, but she heard that she was pregnant. So she was like, I just want to let you know that might not be your baby.
Oh, so she was warning you.
Yeah.
And so when she told you this, did you have reason to believe or to suspect?
At first, I didn't. No.
At first?
Nah, cause I mean, she's a good woman. You know, only time I don't see her was when she would be at work. You know, so I don't know what she's doing there, but at
And
home.
so, okay, well then let me ask you this. If you've got a good woman that you don't have any questions about, you trust her, she only goes to work, she comes back home, she's a good wife, she's, gonna be the mother of your children, how is it that some ex can come in and tell you something about your wife?
Well, it wasn't, I mean, after that, then she's been sneaky on the phone.
Ms. McDaniel starts acting sneaky?
Yeah, she's covering up her text messages, erasing them.
Oh, I delete my
Literally, how about you let the man finish? You over here jumping on his butt about an ex. How she just pop up in? That's how the girlfriend's supposed to sound. You calm down, judge lady. Literally, you let him explain the situation. That didn't make no sense. Like, you really think this lady just pop up out the blue, his ex? Like, yeah, that can mean anything. Yeah, he probably was texting her or something. Yeah, but literally, they've been together since 2010, he said. And it's 2014, they finally got engaged and married and everything like that. So he's telling me this girl hasn't been in his life at all ever since they broke up. So that's not really that weird. She just pop up out the blue and they work together. And she's like, hey, I heard that she got pregnant by you. I'm going to just let you know that, she's a fast one. Literally, and they literally work together. So she probably do see her every day at work. That is a 50-50 at that point, then, because they literally work together. So you don't see what your wife do, but your ex see. Mm-hmm. And if it's more than one person, because he said rumors, so if it's more than one person telling him that she could be doing something, then I can see why it's messing with his head now out of all the times. And then they just lost a kid. And he said it's been started ever since they lost their first child. And yeah, this is interesting.
text message. It's been a habit since I was little. I delete my texts every day at midnight, and I can admit to that.
Now, I'm a straight shooter in this court.
Exactly. Everybody in the courtroom just like, ooh, like, that don't make no sense. Talking about you been doing that since you was little. Yeah, that's little kid behavior. Exactly. That's some shit you gotta hide. But now you're engaged and married. Why every night at midnight you're deleting your messages? She literally just said it. Every night at midnight she delete her messages.
Text messages, erasing them.
Oh, I delete my text message. It's been a habit since I was little. I delete my texts every day at midnight, and I can admit to that.
Now, I'm a straight shooter in this courtroom,
yes,
Ms.
that's
McDaniel.
sketchy.
That really doesn't sound too good.
Oh, God.
You delete your text messages every night.
Yes.
Now, clearly, text messages are not what's getting her pregnant. But at the same time, you usually smell a little smoke before we get to the fire. Do you believe that your wife has been unfaithful to you?
Yeah, yes.
You do. And that's
Me too.
why you question paternity.
But he might be thinking of this time we went to a club, and this is another reason
All
he
right,
probably.
you see how nobody just brought up no times, no nothing. She asked him a simple question. You think she cheating on you? Yes, I do. He might be thinking about this certain time we went out and everything. Wait, what do all that got to do with anything? Therefore, he has a reason to be suspicious. You finna tell yourself. For the way it sounds like she said, he probably talking about this time. So like you finna tell yourself something you did back then probably. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's what I said. They got every reason to feel suspect.
Don't think it's his kids, because I was in a club with my friend and I was dancing on my friend, but the guy spanked me.
And so, Mr. Wells, you saw this happen?
Yes.
What happened?
But the guy, as he starts dancing and twerking, he stuck his whole hand up her dress and he was smacking her butt.
So you're dancing with a friend, and
Yes.
some other guy out of the
she was
blue
speaking to.
puts his hand up your dress and smacks you.
That she was talking to.
This is who your friend was
Does
with.
it matter though?
Oh.
Who was talking to
Doesn't
who?
make it any better, Jerome.
No, it doesn't.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Wells, you see this happening.
Yes, ma'am.
And so in your mind, at that point, that's before you
Oh
even
yeah, she too
get married.
She too open.
But the bottom line is,
Oh yeah, little mama out there having fun with her friends. Once she out there clubbing with her friends, pretty much everything goes. Pretty much. Oh, you talking to girl? It's okay. You can come spank my booty. What? That don't make no sense at all. Not at all. Like, no, you literally just sat there. Even everybody just heard you. They even described it. The man lift up your dress and started smacking your ass. And you sitting there agreeing with it. Yeah, but he was talking to her. Yeah, but he was talking to her. That and the butt don't matter. Literally. That's crazy.
you filed it away in your mental Rolodex. How does this fuel your doubt about Ava?
The rumors, and then she doesn't look like me. All of my kids, they all favor me in some way.
He has told my daughter, I'm not your daddy, go find your daddy.
What?
I did not say that.
Mr. Wells,
I did not say it.
what did you say?
I probably told her, like, I ain't your daddy. Like, meaning today.
What?
Just a joke, though. I just playing with her.
No, that's not a joke. Because if you were playing, you wouldn't.
That is a joke. Don't listen to that lady on everything. You know, when I told my daughter to go find her daddy, she adopted. But what? You have no idea. And she just turned 1.
Be in this courtroom. You dead serious. And so your doubts have gotten you to the point where you're looking at a 2-year-old child who potentially could be your child. You don't believe it. And you say, I'm not your daddy. And how does she react when he says that?
I don't know how she feels or anything because I'm not her, but it hurts. I mean, she loves him to death. Like, she's a daddy's girl. I mean, she is my twin all the way, but she has his nose and she has a smart mouth.
And so you believe she gets that from him?
Yes.
Okay, but you don't believe she looks like you?
No, not at all.
And so for 2 years, you've looked at this
she really
child
do look more
with
like
doubt
her mama.
in your mind and in your heart.
She really
Yes.
do.
I have, Your Honor.
Like, look how serious.
And I can
her
see
mother
that
done
really
said.
does bother you deep down inside. We've already got a heap of doubt around Ava. I want to move on to your doubt around Daryl now.
For one, I have this, Your Honor.
Jerome, will you hand me that, please? And what is this, Mr. Wells?
That is the birth certificate. As you can clearly see, I'm labeled as Ava's father. I'm not on the birth certificate of him.
But you
Your
two
Honor,
were married at the time.
Yes, and he was
Yeah.
there for the delivery. He was the only one in the delivery room.
Since you're married and the child's born within the marriage, he is the legal father under the law. But why leave his name off of this birth certificate?
I don't know, Your Honor. I mean, I can't sign it.
So you all don't remember the execution of this birth certificate? You don't remember this happening after the baby?
I swore he signed it, but obviously he didn't. That's the proof.
So, Mr. Wells, you feel like there's some part of this that was intentional on your wife's part.
Yes.
You believe that somehow she maneuvered or said, I don't want him to sign that
like
because
him really.
she was unsure?
Like,
Maybe,
somewhat,
yes,
I give him
ma'am.
that
That's
to
my
eat.
thoughts, yes, ma'am. And then it's his
Yeah, he
skin
do
tone.
look like
he
him,
got
but that's
ginger
not-
hair.
probably not his.
And he's too light. He is too light.
Well, I mean,
Now, I
his
do-
mother is white now.
I mean, but
But,
he's...
Your Honor, he calls him white
I
boy.
call
That's
him-
not
no.
acceptable.
He calls him what?
White boy, and that's not
I
acceptable.
call him my little white boy.
He has curly hair. He's just
Mr.
like
Wells,
him.
you
Yeah,
go,
why y'all so weird with the whole little joke? It's just weird as hell. I got a little white baby. Damn, I'm all white. Oh, God. I got a whole son coming. He might gonna be a little white boy. I'm like, okay. Like, what?
don't have to get some
This is
better
stupid.
child dialogue, okay? Because what you're saying to these children,
And I can care less, because the way she probably taught their kids, they probably get fed up with all the damn proper talk. Like, it sounds like you don't play around with your kids, joke with them, no, nothing. Literally. My mama be like, go find your mama all the time. It don't sound like this judge taught her kids. Like, do you even have kids? Like, literally. That's like, it sounds weird as fuck how she is so judgmental over the littlest parenting things. Like, do you even have kids? Do you have a good relationship with your kids? Not just you say, oh yeah, me and my son and my daughter talk all the time. No, like, dude, can you call your child right now And they be like, what's good, mom? Or excited or something. Hello. Like Nick do. Like, are you bothering them? Or they actually gonna pick up your phone call the moment you ring? That's how you know if you got a good relationship with your kid. All the little jokes and shit. Wow, they gonna grow up and get called multiple worse shit than that. Literally. The hell? Yeah, all these things.
You refer to the baby as my little white boy?
The fuck?
No.
Y'all in court for a reason.
You really believe he was fathered by a white man?
He's
That's what a lot of people don't get. I've been in court. All these motherfuckers back there is not fucking what you call it, just bystanders. They're in court for a reason. Literally, they're all in trouble for a reason.
He's too light for one.
They did something back
The ginger
there.
hair, and then like the way his head is shaped. I bought an exhibit.
The what of his head?
The way his head is shaped.
The shape of his head?
Yeah.
And you brought an exhibit?
Yes, ma'am.
Please step over to your exhibit and show the court what you brought.
Okay. And what I'm showing, Your Honor, it's just the way my head is built with like a roller coaster. You know, it has a lump in the middle. You know, most of my kids they have that. All of them, as you can see, mine's is the same way. As for little Durrell, his head is more flat, and his hair is ginger, like a reddish hair. You feel me? I've never had that in my family.
So you have a roller coaster head.
Yes.
That's what you call it.
Yes.
Because there's a dip in it.
Yeah.
And the child's head is flat.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel, do you have a roller coaster head?
No, Your Honor. I don't think so.
You have decided that this physical attribute, you say that your other children possess.
Yes, ma'am.
But how many other children do you have?
I have, between them two, is 5 more.
5 additional?
Yes.
And they all have a roller coaster head.
Yes.
But these 2 children don't have it.
Yes.
And that leads you to doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
At the end of the day, all of this doubt is truly tearing your family apart. You have this beautiful connection, this beautiful relationship, and now you are barely
until you actually stay in a household. Or I can't stand judges when they do that. Oh, you got this beautiful connection, this beautiful house. Ain't shit beautiful. If it was beautiful, they wouldn't be here. Literally, ain't shit beautiful, ain't shit peaceful. They would not be here if it was.
talking.
That shit is
Sleeping in
annoying.
different
I hate when
beds.
judges do that shit.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not even at a
No.
place where you can grieve the loss of your child together. That's a lot. And that's hurtful.
That was my firstborn right there, and he was the world to me. So for him to deny my other ones tears me apart.
And so when you're dealing with this grief
She don't really seem that
and you're
tore
by
up.
yourself,
Yeah,
I
he's
ain't
all
just
I
saying,
got.
it
My
like she
family
having a hard
don't
time
agree with me or
breathing, that's stupid.
nothing. So, I mean, I have nobody but him
She
and my
seems like
kids.
she's nervous.
you are
Literally.
dealing with this
He
by
seems
yourself
mad.
Yes,
calm.
Your Honor.
each and every day.
Yes, and no parent should have to go through it.
Absolutely
And
not.
she just pretty much playing all the
I mean,
victim
for
cards.
you
See?
to be
Everything she's saying
in a
is putting her
position
as a victim.
where you've lost a child
Like, what about
and have
his
no one to lean
emotions?
on, both of you really.
The baby came out of his testicles. Literally. No, the firstborn died, so they can't get a DNA test. This is why she said when he started doubting that her firstborn, that's when her world started crashing. What? Wait a minute now. Because clearly there are some things that have been happening in this household that led up all into this shit. Literally. It's not like you wake up every morning and cooks your breakfast. You wake up every morning and cook some breakfast. Y'all have a beautiful day. Go outside, have a picnic. Ride bicycles. Y'all don't argue, no nothing. Y'all don't bicker and fight. You don't get mad if you leave that toilet seat lit up. Don't take out the trash fast enough. The littlest marriage shit, y'all don't get mad at any of that. Y'all just have a beautiful, peaceful marriage. Yeah, I doubt it. I'm not even married. I go through hella fucking problems. Yeah, that's stupid as hell. Nah, that's what I said. That's stupid. Literally, pick your damn shoes up. Literally, that's stupid. That's what I'm saying. No, but everybody get cussed out about something. Literally. Nah, that's not right to be sitting here trying to make it seem like, oh, she's just pure victim. Wow, I get it. Women carried the baby for 9 months. We carry that motherfucker until we push him out. You had easy boy. I mean, ain't carry. You got my son right now. Got a few months before you get here.
That is difficult.
Yeah,
And then to
give you
have
that
the
much, man. It's
doubt
been kicking the hell out of you.
seeping through all of this. There's a lot at
Sitting
stake.
there practicing.
So at the end of the day, these results truly mean everything.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Mr. Wells, I
ma'am.
can see
I'm
that this
gonna say
makes
yes,
you
sir.
very
My bad.
emotional.
Yes, it does.
What are you feeling in this moment?
It's unexplainable. I mean, I feel lost, especially without that little boy. And I wish that these kids be mine. You know, I want nothing more than that. Even though I do say my little joke names to them, believe me, I love them.
Well, I'm hard on you because children are precious beings.
Yes, I know.
And the words we speak to them have power.
And you precious my ass. Babysit my daughter, and you're gonna give her back. I promise you.
May not think that they
I
feel them,
promise you.
but it
I
may be
stand
the
on
intonation
10
and the
toes,
intention
10
behind it.
fingers.
Even if they don't
Y'all gonna get
understand
my
the
daughter back in the
words,
day.
Yeah.
they may feel something.
Oh,
And I can
God.
see that you are a loving person.
Really, she
I
ain't
can
gonna
see
go.
that
She's
from
gonna
you
scream and
standing
shout
here.
at your ass the whole
And I
entire
just want to
time.
make sure that in your own grief and in your own doubt, you don't damage children who potentially could be yours. And that's why I'm hard on you. Now,
If they're potentially his, they're already damaged children. Literally. If they is his, they're gonna grow with his mindset and his mama's mindset. Their mindsets don't seem that good. Yeah, they're already damaged kids, like every other kid is in the world. Literally, you got the spoiled brats. They're damaged, but they don't know what real life is. They get everything they want. Then you got the kids that literally is poor. They get damaged when they start making money, like being rappers and shit like that, and they don't know how to control their goddamn bank spending. I got like 500,000 right here. This shit gone in a month. Why? Nigga bought Rolexes and everything for what? Still live in the same neighborhood. Still don't got a house. Don't got 2 cars to your name. Okay, well, that's stupid as hell. Like everybody
prepare
grows up
yourself
damaged.
if
You
these
change
results
yourself. Literally, that's like
don't
we're
come
all
out favorably.
I know it's gonna be hard. I haven't prepared myself for anything. I just pray for the best. That's all I can do.
If one of the children or both of the children are not your biological children, would you still continue and try to make this marriage work?
I don't know, Your Honor. I don't know.
Hearing your husband say that, Ms. McDaniel.
It hurts. I mean, because my kids really love him. So, I mean, I would have to deal with it, but I can't change the way he feels. But it would hurt, and it would really tear my kids apart.
Well, I think the only way we are going to start to get down to the bottom of this is to get the results. Jerome?
Literally, she didn't say ours, we kids.
There you go, Your Honor.
Thank you. We have 2 results today, and these results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows.
Oh, yeah.
In the case of McDaniel versus Wells, when it comes to 2-year-old Ava Wells, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Wells, you are the father.
Oh, yeah, he happy. Why she look so nervous, though?
You look relieved.
I am. Very relieved. Very relieved.
Good. Second result.
Oh, small lip. Oh, she looks scared.
In the case of McDaniel
He can take
versus
his daughter, though. Really.
Wells.
He really can.
When it comes to 18-month-old Daryl Wells, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Wells, you are the father.
Hell yeah. Even the little boy barely look like him.
Now that we have this result, Tell them how it makes you feel.
I love you and I want our marriage to improve, but we need to grieve over our son and be there for each other. And I hope you start believing things I say, not your ex or any family members.
Yes, I do that.
I'm so glad everything turned out the way we all wanted it to. But there's more. I'll meet you in my chambers now.
All right.
Court is adjourned.
Thanks.
You all have been through an unimaginable loss. And you have not had.
You know, I'm gonna just stop it right there because I don't want to get copyrighted from these damn fucking people names type shit. Don't know what the hell could actually happen. But thank y'all for tuning in. That was crazy. That was crazy. Let's see.